Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the bench warmers going up against so almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jason Dominguez,
0-1.
the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Marte at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now David Ortiz. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Marte around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the first, now it's the DH, Brooks lead. Smoked on the ground, a second. Marte throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Juan Soto.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion. That's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And they'll do it again.
Vienen a buscar el paquete ahora, los poloches. Sí, yo lo puedo dar pausa. Yo estoy jugando con un amigo. Espérate, Elena.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That one hammered center field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0 balls, 1 strike. And Manny gets a piece. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Story now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Soto makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Joe Mauer getting ready to hit. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this?
No le ponga la mano a eso. No le ponga la mano a eso. Nada que esté conectado.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
Váyase con una creada esa para allá.
And we're back. Seager stands in now. Martinez back to work. Outside low. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
We got a full count.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Second inning here, no score. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher
¡Qué barbaridad!
play
Coño, pero me amaste a
opportunity here,
mí.
you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone.
Ay, muy abajo.
That's a no-no.
Dominguez makes the play.
No,
There's
Lam.
1 away. Here comes Bryce
Oh,
Harper.
Harper.
Swing and a miss as he was
Lena,
leading
déjame
that
jugar
time.
un ratico,
Is so
hombre.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate,
1-1.
looking to do damage.
The 1-1. Foul ball there.
Uy. ¿Con qué viene ahora?
That's off
That's
the
the ball.
inside
That's
corner.
inside.
And it's 2-2. Seager leads off first with 1 away. And that one
Count is
missing
full.
inside a sharp slider.
¡Ay, la fallé!
He'll do it again. Ruth makes the grab, and there's 2
Debe
gone.
caminar.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ese Pedro en Hall of Fame es difícil.
And a swing and a
Mira
miss.
que no le dio. Oh my God.
0-2.
¿Por qué le ponen 17 tan chiquito? Nah.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that is that.
Ya lo voy a tener que sacar ese tigre, hermano. Tan buena carta, yo no bateo con él.
top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one hit to first. Hodges takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Flied out his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings through that one for strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's downstairs and outside. And a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Wow.
Pops it up. Marte hustling after it. Makes the catch, one down. And the batter now, Brooks Lee. Grounded out his first time up. And the slider just misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
No, that's in.
And there's a
wow. Que foul.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first.
No.
Foul. We'll see
Pero
another
demasiado.
pitch.
No.
Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Pulls it down.
Amarre, maldito Pedro, este. Me amarra.
And now it's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time.
Wow.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to
Ay, Dios mío.
doing anything. What you can do is become a...
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. At the plate, David Ortiz. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike one. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch.
Oh my goodness, ¿cómo puede ser eso?
So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Manny Machado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that skips in the dirt. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw to second. Ow! And strike two.
1-2 is the count.
And that's outside.
Outside.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Check swing, no appeal, and the count's full.
Oh.
Hammers that one deep left field and
forget it.
He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Trevor Story. That one found hard the other way. Kershaw deals. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And Story is out. And that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Carroll under it. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's Corey Seager. Now the call here, rolls foul.
Está desesperando, loco.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2.
1 out, bases empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Root.
He's out.
And Seager is set down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Oh my God, que fue very early. That's bullshit.
And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's going to be Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 1. This is again 5 in a row.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
No, güey, ¿cómo es posible, loco? Mira eso.
You want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Marte, the lead runner out at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Inside, and it's a full count. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball.
Can't get to it, and it eats him up. Marte scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Out front.
Dios mío, que él tira lento esa bola.
In the dirt, nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Uy, Dios mío, mira, de que no le dio.
2 down. Swings through that
Fuck.
for strike 2.
Esperándolo la bola, mano.
I am elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Te voy a dar este último chance, Nolan. Si no le hiciste nada.
Dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't.
No.
A swing and a miss.
Te va, Lona. No bateo contigo.
And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Kershaw back to work. Just missed.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So
Pero Dios
they keep
mío.
finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Now 2 away. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Brooks Lee. out towards right center.
Diablo, pero esto es increíble. En el aire se muere esa bola. Wow, man, mira eso. No, man.
Soto in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one finds the corner. A ball, one strike.
Man.
Oh, man.
Fouled off. He was late. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Date quieta.
Struck him out looking.
Deja de moverte, por favor.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 in this one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seager digs in now.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Handles, throws the first. Out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Ketel Marte. Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Espérate.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beltran in position. And he makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game. Iglesias, in his 10th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that one hammered. That's back there.
Esa bola no iba ahí, papá.
And that one is gone.
Esa bola no iba ahí.
His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Oh my God, man. Una bola totalmente contraria a eso.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 0 balls, 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. That's it out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. One for 2.
Otra vez, mira, fuck, qué porquería, loco. ¿Cómo lo pone ahí?
And it's fouled away.
Qué increíble.
There's a swing and a drive.
Ve.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved
Saliste
double, a
malísimo,
great
tú.
swing, got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up
Malo,
as
malo.
well as you could possibly ask.
Man on second, 2 down. Not close
1-1.
with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Outside, ball.
Not really.
Ay, fucking increíble.
Devin Williams into the game.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And that is that.
¿Sí? No, porque él decía por la cuestión de... Sí, pero le quedó bien, no quedó mal. Ah, no está bien. Pero lo que quedaba era un chinchín así, como así. Y todo se leía bien.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And he takes a strike.
¿Qué es lo que tiene ese niño?
Ball one there.
Me cierra la puerta, por favor. Uy.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Oh, dos estrales. Wow.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Diablo, lo aguantó. Si le daba la sacaba, bebé.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now here is Harper.
Diablo, será medio que no coge esa base. Que es hablador.
And there's a strike.
Está fino, bebé, pichando. Aprendido a pichar.
Pitch explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-1.
Wow, Dios mío, mira eso, di que early.
Over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh my goodness. Mira eso. Diablo, abajo le dio. Me metí abajo.
That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Sweeper splitter. No. Dichoso. No. Buen lanzamiento, bebé.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Diablo, pero es que este tigre, hermano, mira eso. ¿Y cómo tiene el piche tan chiquito ahí?
Likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now the count is even. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
Buena, buen lanzamiento.
1-2's the count.
Wow, ¿por qué esto? 99. ¿Y qué es lo que quieren? No, hombre.
Really think the outer half is open.
Vea qué lanzamiento. No, hombre.
And here is Kyle Schwarber.
Come on, loco.
That's out of play.
Mira eso. No, bueno.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. And a ground ball at first. Slow to get out of the box. And he's tagged for the out.
Cogen todas.
Top of inning number 7. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. There's a strike.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies.
Santísimo, pero la tiro en el suelo y como quiera cae ahí. No, pero esto es increíble.
Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Fucking increíble este juego.
Catcher up to hit.
Vea. Y una cosa que la puse en el suelo, mano.
And strike one to the catcher. Base is empty, one away.
Vamos a ponerla ahí, tal vez la baja. Oh.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Schwarber to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Just missed.
Perfect. Fue perfect el lanzamiento. Y la tiraste mala. Barbarazo.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One and one. Fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-2.
Man, this has been a real.
¿Y cómo que esa curva, Dios mío? Toma, mátala la curva, mátala.
Holding that deficit at 1.
Pitch in the dirt.
That's fucking crazy.
2-2. Cut on and miss. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Ramirez. Big spot for him here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Mira eso. Dándolo bajo.
In the air right.
Wow, esto es increíble,
Done
mano.
in position. And a quick out number 1.
¿Qué es lo que quiere este juego?
And now
Dígame. No, bueno.
Lee. 0 for 3 in this one.
Vea eso.
And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Diablo, pero ¿y qué es esto? ¿Ves?
Out of his glove.
Y va sellado.
Manages a throw.
No, no me faltaba.
Couldn't recover from the misplay. Juan Soto now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering misses badly for ball 1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Come on, loco, mira.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count.
This is
and
bullshit.
it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
Wow, loco, no le da la bola.
So 2 down now, and here
Mira.
is Carlos Beltran. He's already homered here in this
Ay,
one.
Dios mío.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And a swing and a miss there.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs.
No.
First.
Come on.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Mira.
Carroll.
Dios mío, ¿por qué es esto, mano?
Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Sir Anthony Dominguez on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fought off foul. swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Schwarber to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And here is Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
0-2.
0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Schwarber to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. That's outside. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, just missed. Popped up. Marte should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Corey Seager. Hader back to work. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one's got to feel good. It's 3-3. Now here is Ketel Marte. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the track. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a late.
No, ¿qué fue
eso? Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No, no, los flycitos que más lejos llegan son esos. Sus santísimos.
After giving up the home run,
Mira
not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harper up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's...
No, como lo fallo.
So I think the confidence
Mío, que saga. Estoy vuelto un saga.
1 down, base is empty.
Mira, 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 como good, y puede que un peli. Oh my God.
And there's 2 down. Gil Hodges.
Oh my God.
He's a big, strong guy.
Come on, man.
Untie this game with 1 swing.
And that is
Yes, ¿qué tiene?
Yeah.
It's 0-1.
And that's outside. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And 1-2.
1-2.
Right side. Over to Ruth.
That's it.
And that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz.
Oh my God, pero es como de maldad que ellos lo ponen. Ay, Dios mío.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Dunn. Doubled his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Outfield playing straight up now. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Ay, Dios mío.
So 1-2.
Increíble, loco. Increíble, increíble. Increíble. Es para que lo maten, es que lo ponen. Wow.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very late.
Counts full.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Machado now in the box.
Por hoy no quiere ponerse, sí que no se halla. Ay, mi madre.
This one popped up. And makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Suave, dale uno solo de una vez. Y sale de eso.
Of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Kyle Schwarber. That one misses. And that's ball one.
Uy. Bájate más ese PCI que la... ¡No! Wow.
Strike two.
1-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Buena, buena.
Now one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to right his first time.
Uy.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Eso es doble. Eso es doble.
This might be trouble.
Yeah.
He turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Base hit center field. So a two-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when
Juan Manuel Soto Pacheco, te ha ido de 0-0. No, eso no es posible. De Soto a Soto ahora.
That's off the mark. 1-1. And there's a ball. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
No, mira la fucking bola, no le quita la vista.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Yeah.
But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In plenty of time to first. That's
todo le sale de frente, mano.
We're in extras here. Here's Trevor Story now. Darren O'Day into the game.
They know that he can get. A right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-1. Just missed. Out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2's the count.
Next
wow.
Misses, and a full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just off the inside edge. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fly ball down the line.
Vamos, Soto.
Soto going after it. Drops into the glove.
¡Cóchale! Monazo de Soto.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And
One
that
ball, no
skips in the
strikes.
dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Schwarber to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end. And welcome back to the ball. Park. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, double steal.
1-0.
¡Oh! Dámelo.
Nobody out.
Nada más se fue bola y tú quieres.
90 feet away.
No lo estaba esperando esta. ¡Guay!
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
¡Guay! Dios mío, mira.
But foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's way
2-2.
outside. And the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Dale, 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 la base por bola esa.
Coming up for Ketel Marte, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Bryce Harper. Golden opportunity right here.
The last thing he wants
Oh,
is to
pero ahora no quiere darle tú.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
Ay, Dios.
0-2.
¡Mira!
Ball popped
No,
up.
por este juego,
And the
loco.
infield fly is called.
Rule in effect.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
No.
Check
Did he
swing,
go?
appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there.
Mira eso, Dios mío, pero este juego, loco.
Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed.
Ay, Dios mío.
And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. And now, Jason Dominguez. O'Day back to work. Runner takes off. 1 up, 1
He's up.
down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
1-1.
And prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. And he grounds one to the right side. Tag out.
He's out.
They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ha!
This one in the dirt,
No
and the
ball,
runner
one strike.
stays where he is.
One.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aaron Bummer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never
Oh, de lo que yo fui a pagar ayer, pero...
Swing and he breaks his back.
¿Eh?
And that's the 3rd out.
Sí. Ay, ¿quién es ese? Ay, Dios mío, pero qué cosa más fría. Eso no lo corro, yo compré lo tengo que cambiar.
All set for the bottom of the 11th.
Ya, Bebe, está
And
bueno.
now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Schwarber.
No.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
No.
Swings through that one out
Wow.
that time.
Ve, dile a mami que te lo abra.
That's a slider for a strike. Swings and
mío,
misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Ay, Dios.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Qué momento más inoportuno vino mi hija.
Swings and misses.
Ya, pues yo estoy que no le doy ni un coco, mano.
Winning run stands at second.
That's the ball.
Inside at 100. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike
¿Y eso qué
2.
fue? Late. Oh my goodness.
Swing
No,
and a
no,
miss,
ya.
and he chases that one.
Ya esto es un
in the
juego
dirt.
ya.
In time for the second out.
Ya esto es un
Good job
juego
to
ya.
clean it up after the drop third strike. There. And now Brooks lead. And that one is
That's it.
inside.
Ay,
The dirt, caught up
¿y
now
qué
trying
fue
to get to
eso?
third. And he's out.
Jesús santísimo. ¿Por qué fue eso? Yo no le di a irme. Oh my God, pero este juego está pasado,
And
loco.
welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here is David Ortiz. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Adam Dunn, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one to first. Hodges takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. A swing and a miss as he chases
0-1.
way out of the zone.
Drag 2.
In the dirt, runner stays put at third.
0-2.
Le dio a esa bola.
But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand this.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Schwarber to first. Got
That's
it.
it.
Inning over.
Ay, ya, bebé, ya, está bueno, ya. Te da demasiado
That's 12th
chance.
inning now. And now the DH, Brooks Lee.
Ya, bebé, te dije.
And a base hit on
Demasiado
the
chance te
line.
di.
They're waving Ramirez home. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it in 12.
Hoy en la línea anterior, ese fue solo el maldito jugador para la tercera.
And the final score.
Dame 5 minutos para que mande de nuevo.
Camisa, 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 camisa. Papi, no.
Dime, mi amor.
Papi. Ven. Bebe. to you. Happy birthday to you. No. ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue?
Dime, mi amor. No, pero no te puedo jugar con esta cámara. Ya, bebé, así te deja tu ganar.
Now a chance for Brooks Lee. And that is out of play. Inside, and that's ball one. Popped up. Machado makes the grab, one down. Here's
Toly,
Soto.
¿qué va a hacer? No va a dar
Obviously
ni
a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Mira
And
eso,
first
Dios
offering
mío.
is fouled off.
¿Qué es eso?
They got it for out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Beltran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2
No
on
balls,
the radar
2
gun.
strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ketel Marte now at the plate as he swings
0
through
balls, 1
strike
strike.
1. That one to first. He steps on
He's
the
going.
bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Top of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Dominguez makes the grab, one pitch and one out. So here is Bryce Harper.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Oh, what a stop.
Safe. He's in there.
So, man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. They hit the force out. That ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Seager. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Manny Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one at triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Will Smith to the plate. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. May back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Brooks Lee. Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time off. Up the middle. They get the out on Soto. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swinging a foul straight back. Beltran goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now, Trevor Story.
Tag.
That misses the zone,
outside.
And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Chases that one out of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the batter now, Joe Mauer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Seager snags it for the second out. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Corey Seager. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next, Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. Late with the swing there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Going to count 1-2. Swung on, popped up left side. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper, grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity?
That's a ball.
109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Third out.
He's out.
Bottom of the 4th, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Tapped softly on the ground. Bush. He takes it on his own, Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Liner picked on the hop at first. And they get the out. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground at first. Bush steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
¿Qué es lo que dice Cuba? Así que estamos tranquilos aquí jugando. Está bien, anda por ahí dando bandazos. ¿Y tú, todo bien?
Outside, 1-0.
Jugando una poca. Oh, sí, en ese que estamos. Me saqué a Soto ahora. Si juego así, un día más que otro, tiene un jueguito.
So the lineup flips over. Brooks Lee digs in now. That one at triple digits.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Está un chin duro, sí, está un chin duro la vaina.
So digging in, Juan Soto, 0 for 2 in this one.
Ahora mismo estoy jugando contra ese y me está, ya tú sabes, amarrando. Apenas le he podido dar una carrera. El diablo. El primer hit quedó con Soto. En 2 juegos. Vamos, Beltrán. ¡No! Está bien, por lo menos la... Diablo, pero hay 2 outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And the 0-1.
No.
Yeah, that's foul.
Okay.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball.
Sí.
Marte throws to first in time. That's out number 3.
Sí. Lo pusieron igualito.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, David Ortiz.
Sí, los dos no son buenos fideadores.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Y si tú supieras que tú juegas bien con ellos. O sea, sí. 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 Pero Harper, yo lo tengo a Harper y a Soto. Está bueno Harper.
Big swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner at this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
¿De quién? ¿De Boston? Oh, get there.
Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, Kobe Harrell.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yo la tengo, pero como que no me gusta, no bateo con él. ¿Quién?
Up the middle, Seager.
Yo no me encuentro con él nada.
Machado out of the play. Here's Trevor Story.
Pero lo tengo en el no sí por si hay que robar una base, una vaina.
Swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Tú sabes que es una gacela.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The velocity.
No, por una cosa increíble. Yo le bateo menos cuando lo pongo veterano y rookie que cuando lo pongo Hall of Fame. Y tú le das la bola y la bola no corre.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now it's switch hitting third.
Sí, hasta en fácil te dan tus jonrones y tu vaina.
Goes 5 feet 9 inches. 32 years old. And he was born
Diablo, por esta gente, yo no entiendo. Tú le das bien esta bola y ella no corre, ¿no? ¡Wow! Ahorita le di una con Harper, medio a medio del círculo. Y en vez de digo, dije, ok, contact, un flycito. Ve, y esa, tal vez se queda esa. Tal vez se queda esa. Mira, la agarró, Dios mío, pero esto es increíble. No, hombre, este juego está pasado, loco. ¿Qué jugada hizo ese tipo? Con un Harper, entonces, porque tú me dices que es un tipo que no tiene fuerza. Yo pierdo a cada rato. Y la reta, que se supone que deberían venir lentas. ¡Bum, bum! Y tú dices, ¿qué fue? ¿Cómo que le di late? Oye, muchacho, increíble.
The play. Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Hits for average power, the
Okay.
ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Marte slings to first, and the inning
Oh,
is
Tony
over.
Edman.
Bottom of the sixth inning at the plate. Joe Mauer.
Michael Butch.
Clemens back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ryan Samber. Oh, Nico Honer. Nico Honer.
Late, strike two.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
¿Tú sabes quién está bacano? El que se llama Bruce Lee.
Just kind of slice that one into center.
Yeah, y también cosa está bueno, ¿cómo que se llama? De los Cubs. Dios mío, ¿cómo se llama este tipo? Que lo acabo de mencionar, que es primera base, pero también coge Michael Butch.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
¿Quién está en primero? ¡Concho!
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Ya.
2 on, 1 out. Marte will hit next. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Increíble cómo le dan a la bola, mano. Cómo le pueden dar una bola en el suelo. Vea eso. Ay, loco, mira. Me da una cuerda, loco. No, jugando a los Pain, loco. Y tira una bola en el suelo, un splitter. Perfect. Y lo tira alto. Honrón me dieron. Ah, no, ahora estoy pidiendo ya 4-1 se puso. En el sexto. Ah, te lo mando ahora, espérate. Yo tengo en YouTube ahí.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never
Pero
swings
yo
at that
tengo...
kind of pitch, especially that.
Déjame ver, espérate. ¿Dónde está? Compartir pantalla. Iniciar compartir pantalla. Ya ahí está. Vea eso. Loco. Ah, Colorado es bueno, sí, también.
Two outs, bases empty. David Ortiz now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Ajá.
On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run.
Oh, sí, sí, sí.
Ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. That misses. And that is ball one.
Ese es bueno. No, pero yo estoy que no le doy a nada ahora, ¿y qué? Mira, mira, mira. Come on, loco. Sí. Estoy vuelto una zagueta, loco. Bateo más que el DH con él. Batea, loco, y es cómodo de batear con él. La saqué ya en este juego con él. Ah, cómo la fallo. Me metí abajo, arriba, sí, abajo.
And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball.
El swing es de cómodo, no sé, como que persigue bien, no sé, tiene algo que. Vamos, Brulí. Sácalo, que yo estoy loco que lo saque, maldito 2.5 de DH.
And another ball. That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Oh, Dios, Soto, da tenía que ser un... Sí, me voy a meter un zurdo ahí.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance.
Mira, 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 come on.
Squeezes it. Runner tags it second.
Sí, es incómodo. Sí, es incómodo. Oh, man, yo tengo 2 outs ya. Y con este bateo yo poco. Yo bateo poco con él. Sí, bateo poco con él. Él tiene algo que no está como en la 17. Si tú no sabes cuándo hacer swing, mira. Ya, la falló, la falló, la falló, la falló. La falló, no, este juego está así, loco. ¿Cuál es ese? Oh, sí, sí.
They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No, yo le pagué a un chamaco para que me hiciera sacar a Beltrán.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yo estaba avanzadito ya. Yo tenía... No, él tiene su truco, él tiene su vaina ahí con... Él tiene como... Sí, exacto, exacto. 1.5. Sí. No. Oye, tú sabes el tiempo que... Todavía no lo tuviera yo.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ah.
And Manny gets a piece.
Imagínate.
Swings through
Ramírez.
0-2.
Otani.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 2 down, bases empty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab.
Ah, Darren O'Leary. Está bueno Darren, sí. Amarra más que el DH.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. So now it's Corey Seager. First pitch misses.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead.
No, velo. Eso es lo que a mí me quilla de este juego, loco.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Eso es ilógico, mano.
Down to third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Sí, yo tengo... A mí lo que me falta es Santana, porque no me he dedicado a sacarlo.
Hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill, and when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible.
No, loco, el juego no está para mí.
To a career for any reliever in history. Harper. Now the box.
Él tenía una carta buena, Bremen, sí.
Here's a high chopper.
Ve.
Tosses to first. It's a 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Para que sepa, loco.
First pitch just misses. High fly ball out to center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Coño.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Están todos los equipos.
And we're back. All set for the start of the
Todos los equipos buenos están como struggle. Tal vez la coge esa.
Up the middle, base hit.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bush now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Sí.
Marte
no tengo.
First with nobody out.
No.
Missed 96 with that fastball.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing.
Mira, ve.
Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball.
Oh, que no tiene cosa contra. Oh, ya.
And there's one away.
No me están. Ya el cosa está para él.
Will Smith.
Mira, eso era para darle, ni que sea un hit.
2 singles and a homer. And that one is inside ball 1. Hader goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swings through that.
Buen lanzamiento.
2-2's the count.
Mierda, mano.
5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our
No, es un pana mío, estamos jugando, estamos ni uno hoy.
I'm John
Sí.
Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Sí. No, él no juega, es verdad, es un mierdú. Sí, pero tuviste como tres lanzamientos. 3 y apenas me dio. O sea, como te digo, él juega, pero no es un mierda. Eso me gana uno que otro juego, sí. No. Ah, no, loco, ese tigre claro, es con cosas que lo hace, con como es con Nintendo Switch, creo que lo hace. Sí.
Le iba a decir, Cristiano, yo hice una poema a las 2:30 para la peluquería. Pero cuando yo regrese, yo le tiro ahorita si usted está disponible. No, eso fue un juego bueno, sí. Eso fue un palo acechado que yo le di a usted.
No, hombre, este juego que se pone loco. Ese fue un lanzamiento perfect. Un split en el suelo y mira dónde quedó. Pero ese es el juego, Así fue la reta era en la esquina y se quedó medio a medio. Perfect también, pero es así. Uno van adelante y otro van atrás. Mira, con 3 hits me ganaste. No, eso es que yo estaba jugando misiones para sacar Soto y eso me daña el swing. Chacho. Yo voy a tirar un solo ahora. Pero es que hoy es el torneo, la vaina esta. Sí, déjame tirar uno aquí. Pero es que el juego es desgraciado también, porque hay un día, oye, que tú estás, oye, que a todo le da. Y a veces hay vaina que tú dices, coño, pero esa debió salir de ahí. Ya, usted está mejor que yo, el equipo. Virgen de la desgracia. Amigo, no empiece a mandar vaina, que usted me va a ganar el juego ese. Sí, de una vez me quieren mandar a dar Star y quieren mandar.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Misses off the inside, and a count 1-2. To the right side. Bush takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. So next, Ted Williams.
Este tiene hasta Ted Williams, tiene este.
Swing and a foul
no,
back, and that's
ese
out
no.
of play.
Ese está difícil ese. Chacho.
And that misses.
Ese está difícil ese de sacar.
Check swing called strike. 1 out, bases empty. Strikes him out with 101.
Se dejó ponchar parado, sí. Este es de lo que saca toda la tarjeta, este. Mira. Yo odio que me den esos hits con esas formaciones, loco.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the play, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, Tarek Skubal.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
No,
but
man.
It's still impressive to watch.
Ya ve que el swing está súper lentísimo ahora, loco.
That ball's foul.
Vea,
Fly ball center field.
se me pone, cuando yo juego así, que me pongo a hacer misiones, me pone ese swing, oye. Oh my God, no le doy ni un coco, loco.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Drilled out
Mira, 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 oh my God, y que late, loco, a un sinker, a un circuit en 88, late, come on. That's fucking bullshit. Ya, yo odio la gente que está pila de estar.
Ball one, no strikes.
Outside.
Oh, del Summer, sí. Mira, 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 come on, que eso fue late. No, hombre.
And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning.
A veces yo siento también que el juego te pone el swing demasiado late.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Claro, porque yo sé que yo no le estoy dando late. Que yo no estoy haciendo swing late.
First pitch doesn't find the
Pero el juego te pone ese swing que, oye, que eso es increíble. Diablo, yo no tengo segunda.
Fought off foul.
Ah, sí, yo tengo un primero ahí.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
A massive home run.
Me dio un palo
Just
ahora,
like
oye,
that,
una
they move
curva
in
y mi
front.
madre.
It's 1-0. And now
Sí.
Bobby Grich. Check swing, called strike. Out to center. Beltran on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Lance Berkman. And ball one. One out, bases
Muy bueno Roger Clemens, pero cuando él quiere.
And now 2-1.
Y esta gente han hecho con el confidence lo que ellos les dé la gana. Confidence de los pitchers.
Throw to first in time. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Ay, muchacho.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right
Sí.
there.
Inside, just missed.
En estos días le di yo un perfect, loco. Con carita. La bola estaba arriba, en el cuadrito de arriba, y el círculo del PCI estaba abajo de la bola, loco. Y lo que sacó fue una línea al center field. Una vaina que debería con Bebe, loco. Eso debería estar, oye.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. Seager stands in now. Skubal back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Come on.
Field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Gets off a throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Now it's
Está buena, está buena. Batea también. Corre, sí. Sí, tiene swing rápido, sí.
Jose
Ah, no.
Ramirez.
Yo lo dejo ahí ya.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base
Oh,
hit.
ya. Yo lo tenía ese hasta que saqué el otro, tú sabes.
It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Sí.
First pitch
No, el
swinging,
otro
went up
sale
to
está
the
muy
plate, being
caro.
aggressive. That was a pretty good pitch.
Pues
Breaking
son
ball
dos,
down
está...
and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to
No le
see it,
sacaba a
just try to
Vladi.
get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And delivers outside.
No.
2-0 count.
A Schwarber.
At the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss
Yo cogí
outside
a
the zone.
Schwarber.
You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire.
Yo tengo a Gil Hodges, pero yo no me encuentro mucho con él, pero como que lo he dejado ahí.
Runner at first with no
Pero
outs
yo no
here.
me encuentro con él.
And ball
Ah, no, en las retas él le da fácil, pero los otros es como difícil batear con él.
Didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Diablo, como Arenado no puede... Oh my God, no me digas que yo... Oh my God, yo no tengo primera base ahora. Diablo, voy a tener que batear con este mojonazo.
next to hit, Michael Bush.
Mira eso.
Foul out of play.
Ah, pero él tiene contacto 125 con Clutch.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Ramirez on second. Harper on at first with the
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
swing.
Ya, pero Dios mío, no es nada que a mí me dan, loco.
And it's caught for the out.
Nada, loco, me dan a mí. Nada.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Mira esto. Come on.
And there's two away.
Cada día jugando peor estoy.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
a pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge.
Ya lo
just changing
sabe.
lanes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ya lo
Pitch hitter
sabe.
coming on. Will Smith looking for a big hit with
Mira
two
eso,
out,
loco,
runners
vele.
at first and second.
Oh my God, loco, le doy bien a la bola, loco, y no hace
Stops
nada.
things from getting out of hand.
Fuck.
After the third inning, here's Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one for strike one.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State.
Yo estoy, mano, diablo, loco. No me está dando nada de juego, nada, absolutamente nada.
Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
A mí no me está cuadrando, ¿no?
Inside edge. Now
El problema es que ellos viven cambiándole swing a todos esos tigres y entonces,
battling
coño,
here as he
loco,
fouls
si tú
away.
estabas impuesto a un swing antes, ahora tiene otro. Arenado nunca ha cambiado su swing.
And he swings over the top there.
Vea eso.
Throw to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach
De San
out to the
Francisco.
strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this
Yo
at bat with the
dejé de
big
seguir a Boston, ya yo no soy
Sometimes you
fanático
just
de
gotta
Boston.
let the game come to you.
Jurado,
So the batting
no soy
order
fanático de
turns
Boston.
out.
Ni profeta, ya nosotros nos retiramos ya.
Carlos Beltran.
De verdad, de verdad,
Hitting
de verdad.
leadoff in
No,
today's game.
no, pues no
And
quiero
he's
saber ya de
usually
ese
in center,
equipo.
but today starting it right. In the dirt.
Son una rata, loco. Pues rata que son. Y eso que ellos hicieron tuvo, loco, asquerosamente feo.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Y tú sabes que lo peor, que lo que hicieron poner como que era el peor de la historia. Comenzaron a sacar vaina y a filtrar vaina para hacerlo ver más.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's 1-1.
Es que yo me da cuando esta gente le dan mal y sacan hit. Yo le doy bien.
Oh, great stop. There's one. To first.
Yo le doy bien y lo que me sacan es porquerita.
Here's Juan Soto. Double his first time up. This one in the dirt. Got him. Wow.
Tag, you're out.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move
Diablo, estos tigres si le trae más Star.
up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
No, that's the ball.
Yo sé, uno tiene que saber leer también lo.
That's in for a strike at 95.
Pero hay jugadores que, coño.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
Williams on at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to the right side.
¡Qué foul! What the fuck, loco. Este juego, dame un ron ese. Yo sé que es lo que tú quieres ya.
Next offering is down low.
Porquería de juego, loco.
Got it. And he's registered 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Brooks Lee.
Mira, es nada, loco, que me dé este juego, loco. Nada. ¿Tú sabes lo que es nada? Nada me está dando, dándole bien.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out.
Entonces tú sabes qué es lo que me da cuenta, loco, que cuando tú le das más te salgan de hit. Oh my god.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield.
Mira eso.
A whole lot of time for the defender.
Grich. Acrobatic throw for 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh,
Here's Jose
man.
Ramirez. Singled and drove in a run his first time.
Mira
He
eso.
swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
Oh my god.
Balls. The throw home. In there.
Mira, mira, picó de hit, yo no sabía. Ay, yo pensaba que había sido un flagcito viejo. Ve, Camandi, que ahí, ¿para dónde fue esa bola, loco?
Tosses to first. They limit
Este
the damage
juego,
here.
loco, está pasado.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off, Joe Adele. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it's even
No,
up.
that missed.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Full extension makes the catch.
Por lo menos me den agua a mí.
Brooks Lee, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-2.
Ay, Dios mío. ¿A qué bola le dan, mano?
On the ground, right side. Marte slinging it
¿Cuál es la
to first
prisa,
in
Marte?
time. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Grich. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ball.
¿Para qué perfect, señores? No entiendo. ¿Para qué son los perfect?
Something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
Es más, sácala, toma, dale para allá.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Misses outside. Ball 1.
No, man.
Pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's strike 2.
1-2. Ball outside.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Oh my God,
field.
que fue late.
Makes a move
Come
towards
on.
the gap. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates,
That's the ball.
Guys aren't touching it.
3-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
3-1.
Dije early.
Late that time.
Y esa fue late. Y
Really
entonces.
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Come on, loco.
2 outs, bases
Era
empty.
eso. Dije
Here's
very
the
late.
catcher, Will Smith. And the first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's Corey Seager. Clemens back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1 down, base is empty. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. That one's going to land not so much
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
He shoots one out to right. It's 2-2. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Fastball is outside. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one in triple digits. And now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop.
3 horas para tirar.
He's in there. So now the DH spot, Juan Soto. In the air to left down the line. Soto going after it. He's got it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's going to be Brooks Lee.
Ve, Cuba. Coño, pero dame la hit perfecta por lo menos, Dios mío. Bullshit.
Late with the swing there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a miss.
Yo lo estoy tratando, a ver.
The fastball at the knees. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran.
Fuck.
Seager tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Es un mierda, loco. Para que yo estoy jugando como que está empezando a jugar. Mira, esos 75 picheos y ya está cansado. What the fuck? Tipo de 99, loco. No, that's bullshit.
Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pero ahorita tiene 9 innings contra el otro.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a miss.
Mira, ve.
Lee.
Coño, no, ve, increíble, ve. Apuesto que esa la tira bien, ve. Esa que le hice peor la tiró bien.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Este juego, loco. Mira qué bola le dio. Nah, no.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Now 1-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Oh my God.
Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
No, yo tengo zurda, y por acá te ando diestro.
Tons of movement. That one in the dirt, and the count's full.
Es fácil, no es tan difícil.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going.
No, es que este picheo este año está vuelto una zica. Este año tú estás vuelto una zica, este año.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Grip at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
No, oye, tiene todo. Entiendo, vaina que hayan salido y lo tiene.
Center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Corey Seager. And that's outside. Ball 1.
En blanco.
No, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
No, está bien, porque a mí me gusta así, porque yo siento que me tapa la visión si lo pongo más brillante. Y la coge.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second.
Triple. No.
in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Sí, sí, que corría poco.
That's his second extra base hit in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that
My
one.
man.
Into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Dios mío.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't
Mira
out of the hand.
With the
Ya, no lo movió.
run at third, here in the bottom of the sixth. Ball one there.
Sí. Se bajó.
Right side. Into the outfield base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2. One down, runner at first. And here's the first baseman.
Esperé demasiado.
There, strike one. It's 0-1.
Yo tengo a, sí, a Hodge, pero que lo saqué de la no, entonces eso es lo que me está. Y ve, cuando él se pone clutch, ¿ve? Ahí todo el mundo.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Here, he got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Kate up to the plate.
0-1.
0-1. That's down and in.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get
Velo ahí.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mira, Dios mío. Me paró.
Up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Wow.
As he was out front.
Mira, diablo, ¿dónde estaba ese PCI?
Extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks.
Pues sí, coño.
That barrel too.
And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there, he's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there.
Sí, pero lo devolví.
So that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Oh, no le iba a mandar nada.
There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice
Mira eso, Dios mío, ve, pero ay, Dios.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Sí.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Soto gets under it.
Debería.
He's got it, and there's one down. So up next, Corey Seager.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That just misses. 1-0. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just
wow, that's fucking perfect.
3-1.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Oh my God.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Este juego no quiere darte una, loco.
Somebody to worry about over at first.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Seager over at first with 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate.
Wow.
There. The count now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close
Velo
as
ahí.
it gets.
Velo ahí. Wow. No, pero lo perfecto aquí son paná. Paná son los perfectos.
That's hard hit on the line. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Beltran in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that.
That was straight queso right there.
1-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Casi me la desgrana.
Bottom of the 7th. Now the left field.
Ya lo Soto, pero te he vuelto una zica. Te va bateando más con el otro.
No balls, 1 strike.
Now one miss.
Inside ball.
A little out front.
Ya, pero esa vaina se muere en el aire.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Sí.
And there's the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches.
Mira eso, mano. Come on, you get very early, look.
First pitch single, then have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Damn, bro.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
One down, base is empty.
Mira eso. Entonces tú la ves trae, pero está en el suelo.
The next pitch misses, and it's
Hey.
2-1.
Y ese de 92, ay mi madre.
And that's down and away.
Ve,
Can't glove it cleanly.
por lo menos llegó.
Still
Ve,
fires to first.
por esta.
They get it. The misplay made it
¿Y
a
qué
bit
fue eso?
messy, but they
Ay, yo te lo voy a repetir. Ve, Cuba. Chequea. Ah. ¿Está viendo ahí? No, pero ve. Pero míralo ahí corriendo, ve.
clean things up for the
Qué
out.
porquería, loco. Qué porquería, man.
Is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That's down and in.
23 picheos. Y no es abridor. 23 picheos y no es abridor, pero está tirando como si nada.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Ted Williams. Dominguez back to work. Hard hit right side. In time to Bush.
Pero
And
un
that's one
charo.
away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
Mira eso.
Immediately pumps in a
Suerte que no le batió.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side.
Conociendo cuero, que la zapata te mame en el cielo. Mira eso.
This one smoked, could be
Maldita formación, loco, que la odio con...
And he's got his second double of the game.
Se me olvida, a veces con...
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there.
Quiero dejarlo como para último.
The new pitcher in the game.
Por si acaso.
No, John Pérez, no diga eso. Y oye, juego con el también.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Throw comes into second. The tag out. But a run does score, and they cut the deficit to 1.
Sí.
Lee, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ripped on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th.
Digo, querido diario, y me depositaron en los Grammy, nominaron, otra vez me criticaron y ninguno me importaron.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Eso sí es feo. Diablo, te tira candela.
And first offering is fouled
Sí,
off.
los piratas, sí.
Tap foul at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Lo dormía.
Here comes Bryce Harper. In the first pitch,
Morejón.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings
Wow,
through that
loco,
one
no le
out
doy
front
ni.
that time.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Keeps the
Wow,
at-bat
loco,
going
no le
with a
doy.
foul
Yo
ball.
tengo que no bateo ni un coco.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Vamos,
Shoots a
coño.
line drive single into right center.
Diablo, ¿y por qué eso no fue jonrón, coño? Pues está bien, fue hit por lo menos.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big
Ya,
difference.
yo no
in
tengo
defending
primera,
against
nada.
pull hitters,
Le
but it's
meto
not
Arenado.
He pulled it as
Pero
expected.
que Arenado no coge
He found the
primera.
hole that time.
Sí.
Now a chance for Michael Bush. There's the swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Ketel Marte. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
No.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Harper off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
Qué muerto estoy yo, loco. Coño.
Fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that is gone.
Sí, sí.
A gigantic blast. It's 6-3.
Pa.
Batter now will be Will Smith.
Boom.
Williams makes the catch, inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Darren O'Day gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one's
Come on,
sizzling
look.
on its way through to the outfield.
Mira eso. Apuesto que le dio el ley. Y que good abajo en el suelo. Come on.
That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next off.
Y este no quiere tirar atrás hoy.
Working down to the zone to start the at bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Go crazy.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
It's a home run. That one felt good. It's 6-5. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Swings and misses.
Darren le va a ganar, tú verás que sí. Mira, loco, es que no me dan nada, loco. Es nada que a mí me dan.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Mira.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit.
Ay, Dios mío, loco.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just...
So they turn to their closer, Aaron.
Sí. Todo tiene todo, muchacho.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect
Todo lo que acabé le
the
tiene.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Checks over to first, back safely.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little...
Seager. He is safe.
Wow, loco.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Beltran, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
And he can't come up.
Mira, mira.
The throw is late, and they don't get it out on the play.
Mira, Cuba. Diablo.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land.
No, ya.
Here, but here. Juan Soto will hit next.
Ya, imagínate.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wenzel Perez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Errores, ¿viste qué error?
That's inside.
Una bola ahí pasé un doble play, un triple play fácilmente.
Already on the board this inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses.
Sí.
That's a strikeout.
Y mira con el...
First, yeah, they get the out. Brooks
Sí, es verdad.
He's already homered in this
Sí.
game.
A todo.
On the ground a second to first, and that's the 3rd out.
Sí.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Brooks Lee. Swings through that one. Mora. Goes 5 feet, 11 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Grich. On to first.
Nice try, Ramon.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto now at the plate. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran hit on the ground to the right side. And
Ay, Dios mío.
and the 0-1. And ball
That's the
one.
ball.
Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Williams coming on.
Nice try, Ramon.
2 down.
Ay, Dios mío.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Seager
that's
stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's the strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Joyce is just 1 strike away. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there.
Mira eso, Cuba, ve.
Home run off the foul pole. He nails 1 out to right. It's 9-8. Base is empty with 2 away. Jose Ramirez.
Oh, Dios
the next
mío.
to hit. And that one fouled off. Not even
1-1.
close there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
6 carreras, loco.
Ball.
6 carreras en un inning.
1 lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Well, an interesting situation. 1 swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 outs. Runner on first. Bryce Harper will hit next. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Ball.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap.
Mira, mira.
Beltran makes his way towards it.
Eso es lo que me da a mí, loco.
Ball game.
Nice try, Ramon.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris.
Ya, qué juego este más zaroso, mano. Porquería, mano, de juego. Ahora tengo que tener, oye, que no me dan un live series. Jurado, casi un mes creo yo. Déjame jugar en otro maldito play. Diablo, qué juego, loco, qué juego más habladorazo. Ese maldito error ahí, loco, con José Ramírez, loco. Entonces, tú me dices que fuera un rolling duro, yo no digo nada. Fucking shit poeta ahí, mano.
Here's the left
Y
fielder.
ni siquiera hizo el lado de primera. Ah, no, esta mierda. Cuando quiere venir malo.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ground ball right side. In time to Bush. And an easy out to start the game. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Beltran makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now James Wood. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Denver. And today's starter, Clark Schmidt. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the DH, Brooks Lee. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Inside just missed. That one fouled off. That missed inside. 3-1. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second.
Ahora, ese juego se puso para mí, Cuba, sí, porque mira, Beltrán no corrió. Va de blooper y después viene de tipo y hace esa tollada.
Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. That one ran inside, almost got him. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lee at second with nobody out.
No, baby.
And a swing and a miss.
Tengo, mano.
Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that is out of play. The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. Misses, and a count 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
¡No! ¡Misma mierda, coño!
Here's Corey Seager.
¡Qué mierda!
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Wood makes the catch, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Hit in the air, center field. Beltran under it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holiday digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Se
Just a solid
llamamos
swing
un
right
blow.
there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one ripped. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Schmidt back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
You know, with the shift on, hits right into it. Polanco
¿Qué digo?
tosses
Pone
the first,
PCI, man.
and Ramirez is set down. Here is Bryce Harper. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 1 out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Out towards right center
Nice.
field.
No,
And it
man.
drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but
Polanco calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. 2 outs.
Yeah.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends.
Ok.
And we're back onto the 3rd inning. So here's Robert.
Toma, dame un jonrón. Necesito que me dé un jonrón para motivarme.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
that's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Duran, the next to hit, takes outside. Outside low. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
No, perdí, igual, empate, está 0-0. Pero no estoy bateando nada.
So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Yo no entiendo cómo le pueden a ellos bonificar toda la porquería y a mí no.
And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
mira,
away with a beautiful
se la cantó bola, ¿ves? No, hombre, no.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No, que piche más malo este, man.
Now at the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. Rip to third.
Ah, y esta la coge. ¿Por qué no la cogiste la de ahorita? Que estaba más fácil.
Back here in Coors Field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-1.
Mira.
To the right side, Polanco throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Brooks Lee. Led off this game with a double. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for
nada que estoy bateando, nada. Todo me llega rápido, no entiendo.
Swing and a ball
todo me llega.
Durant makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in right. Today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
The tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base hit, center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time. And
Devin Williams into the game.
well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike. Holliday aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
runner takes off on the ground to first. And that's a fair ball.
Ay, Dios mío, mano. ¿Y qué es esto, loco? ¿Y qué es lo que tiene este juego conmigo hoy?
able to come through behind in the count right there.
Oh my God, man.
Get beat. He got the bat on plane and just ripped the line.
Beltran makes the catch, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 2-0. And now Ted Simmons. Man at first, one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Increíble, man.
You're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Soto going after it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss.
¿Cómo es?
Got him. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder,
Diablo.
Beltran. Pitch is inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches. They're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Venezolano.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again
Ya,
today.
pero yo estoy coño vuelto una mierda.
Polanco tosses the
La
first.
semilla, mano, qué malo yo estoy jugando.
As they get the leadoff man. So now it's
Damn,
Corey
man.
Seager. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch is outside.
Ya, por todo, mano, que me sale mal. Todo.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Ay, Dios mío, man.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Waves at the bender for the...
3 bolas, 3 trales.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. And that misses. 1-0. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard. And now the right fielder, James Wood. And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? 0-2. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Runner at first with no outs here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Entonces, ¿cómo yo no puedo dar ahí así? Ellos sí, eso es lo que yo no entiendo de este juego, nada. Oh, man.
Castellanos getting ready to hit. Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run homer. And they
Mira, un early. Y me sacó la bola.
Eddie Murray will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. just missed.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Holiday now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Up and in, 1-2 the
1
count.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one hammered center field.
Ay, Dios
That's
mío.
back. Into the bullpen and gone. Jorge Polanco goes deep.
Dos ley y la
It's their second
sacan.
home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper. Schmidt back to work. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pero ¿por qué que todo le sale de frente? No quiero, yo no logro entender nada.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swings through that one for
Nada, yo no voy a... Todo me sale late a mí.
Strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left.
Come on, look.
Durant on the move towards the line.
Ay, dije que eso fue...
Makes the grab.
No.
And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Harper has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran.
¿Ves? Yo con 13 picheos ya tengo un piche cansado. Come on,
Goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. He goes down looking. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran under it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the catcher, Kyle Schwarber. Inside. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Nada que le puedo dar. Nada.
And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2.
Como son un tigre tirando 85, no pasa de 95 y yo le tiro todo late.
Sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Brooks Lee, the next to hit, 1 for 2. He was late there, strike 1. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off to the right.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Mira, bro, de esa, a mí no me gusta cómo se está viendo ese hilo blanco. Ahí hay algo malo. Ya, este juego, man.
Still able to fire over, and he's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Come on.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Loco, tira ahí.
Next offering is fouled back. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood.
Pero venga acá, el tipo, entonces, el que te hizo el mantenimiento, tú reclámale a esa gente, porque es que la máquina no te quedó dando bien. Si tú le hiciste un mantenimiento ayer y hoy no, tú no puedes tirar ni siquiera una gorra.
On the ground right side, Marte. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Castellanos. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Ball.
Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And
Maldita vuelta que da Ramírez, pa.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Eddie Murray. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Beltran hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Denver, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That clips the corner.
Ya, pero Dios mío, ¿pero y qué es esto? Dios mío, yo sé que viene mal y le tiro como quiera, mano. Oh, fuck.
Anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Harper.
Mira, todos se la cantan, loco. Ahí todos lo bonifican.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
Ya, pero esto es increíble, loco.
Harper is gone.
Él me tiene dominado con un maldito cutter que... Increíble, mano.
He's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Durant towards the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Pero no creo que tenga que ver con el mal.
Sí, pero debió dejártela bordando bien, porque se supone que para eso es un mantenimiento, para que te la dejes bordando bien.
And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jackson Holiday. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here.
Cuando ustedes le dé la maldita gana de tirar un strike.
Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that
Qué juego, loco, Dios mío.
It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, it's been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Soto gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's Luis Robert. Bummer checks the runner. Holiday back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Now 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got it. And 2 away now. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Misses inside. And 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Beltran sizing this one up, and that is that. Back here. Coors Field. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The bit behind
Ya,
with that
es
swing.
todo que le tire ley. Pero es una cosa increíble.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air on the infield. Strom makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Will Smith. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Come on.
And that one is inside. And he grounds 1 to the right side.
Todo le sale bien, todo le sale bien, increíble.
Space is empty. And the batter now, Brooks Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he'll step off and take the signs again. That clips a corner. Misses off the plate. 3-1 now.
Nada, loco, a nada le puedo dar hoy. Wow.
3-2.
Got him looking. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Chopped to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
¿Quién?
Here's a swing and a drive left
Yo no
field, and
entiendo.
he knew it. And they add on. It's 7-2. Now it's going to be James Wood. Now that's smacked to right center. And a superb diving catch. And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. This to third. In time to Bush and Castellanos.
Sí, tiene buenos números, sí.
And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Out towards right
No,
center.
es que este juego no está para mí. Es que este juego no está para mí.
Makes the catch for the out. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Mira ese, no, hombre. No,
That
hombre.
one fouled off. Simmons.
Yo no entiendo cómo que a todos yo le doy ley.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
O sea, tú sabes que uno no es ese tipo de jugador, man.
33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Fucking everything late.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball
No
game.
entiendo, la verdad.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just